Welcome and thank you for always joining our discussions. We are looking at integration, Form 4 mathematics. We are going to look at a question that was done in KCSE 1994, 1995 and 1996. We are first going to begin with a question that was done in KCSE 1994, paper 2, question number 6. And the question we have reads, determine the area bounded by the curve y is equal to x squared minus 4, that is the x-axis and the line x is equals to 4. The first thing we are supposed to know is that at x-axis the value of y is 0, and therefore x squared minus 4 will be equal to 0. That means in place of y you put a 0. If you take minus 4 to the other side, x squared will be equal to 4, meaning x is equals to the square root of 4, which is going to be plus or minus 2. That means the value of x can either be 2 positive or the value of x can also be negative 2. But since the area that we are looking for is above the x-axis, therefore the value of x is going to be positive 2. Once we have gotten the value of x as the lower limit and the upper limit being 4, we get the area of the region by integrating the given function. That is the sign for integration within the limits of 4 and 2. We are going to integrate the function y is equals to x squared minus 4, and we are integrating this in respect to x. Remember, to integrate, you simply add 1 to the power. So x squared, you add 1, it becomes x cubed. Then you divide by the total new power, which is 3. Then minus 4, you introduce back x. Then of course c, which is a constant of integration. Once you've done that, you put this under square brackets. You introduce the limits. Once you have gotten the limits with your integration intact, to get the area now, you come and substitute the upper value of x into the function. You also substitute the lower value, then you subtract the 2, you get the answer. So the upper value is going to be 4 cubed divided by 3 minus 4, you multiply by x, which is 4, plus c, minus the lower value of x is 2, so we are going to have 2 cubed divided by 3 minus 4 times x, which is 2, plus c. Remember, c minus c becomes a 0, and therefore we are going to have 4 cubed, which is 64, divided by 3, giving us 64 over 3. Then minus 16 minus 8 power 2 power 3 is 8 over 3 minus 8. So 64 over 3 minus 16 will give us 16 over 3, minus 8 over 3 minus 8 will give us negative 16 out of 3. Minus minus will give you a plus, so 16 plus 16 will give us 32 over 3. And this one is going to interpret. This one is going to give rise to an answer equivalent to 10 and 2/3 square units as the answer to this particular question. Once we have done that, we move and get again the next question. The next question is a question that was done in KCSE 1995, paper 2, question number 7. You can see from up here. And we are supposed to find the area enclosed by the curve, that is y is equals to 4x minus x squared, and the limits we have been given is between x is equals to 1 and x is equals to 2. Remember, area bounded by a region is found through integration, and therefore we are going to integrate 4x minus x squared, and we are going to do this in respect to x. The limits are between 2 and 1. So to integrate 4x, it is the same as having 4x power 1. You add 1 to the power, then you divide by the total new power, which is 2. 2 goes to itself once it goes to 4 2 times. And this one is going to give us 2x squared. Then we are also going to integrate x power 2. You are going to add 1 to the power so that we get minus x cubed, then divide by the total new power. We add a constant of integration, then insert the limits, and the limits we have are between 2 and 1. Right away we substitute. We are going to have 2 multiplied by x. The upper value of x is going to be 2 squared minus x is 2, so 2 cubed divided by 3 plus, of course, c minus, we open the brackets, we are going to have 2 times x, which is 1 squared minus x is 1. This one is cubed divided by 3 plus c. C and c will cancel, meaning we are going to have 2 squared, which is 4 times 2 will give us 8 minus, we have 2 power 3 will give us 8 over 3 minus, we are going to have 2 minus a third. So this one is going to give us, so 8 minus 8 over 3 will give us 16 out of 3 minus 2 minus a third will give us 5 over 3. And this one is going to give us 16 minus 5 will give us 11 out of 3, or you can as well write it as a mixed fraction, which will give us 3 remainder 2 out of 3 square units, and that becomes the area of this particular region. We are now moving to the last question. Find the area bounded by the curve y is equals to x, that is y is equals to 2x cubed minus 5, between x is equals to 2 and x is equals to 4. This is a question that was done in KCSE 1996. That is paper 2, question number 8. And we are supposed to find the area of the region bounded by the curve y is equals to 2x cubed minus 5, 2x cubed minus 5, between x is equals to 2 and x is equals to 4. Remember, area is going to be obtained through integration, and therefore, since we have the limits direct, area will be equal to the integral value of 2x power 3 minus 5. This is dx, and the limits are between 4, x is equals to 4, and also x is equals to 2. We are fast forward going to integrate the given function by adding 1 to the power, such that we have 2x power 4 divided by 4, which is the total new power, minus 5, we introduce x plus c, which is a constant of integration. After that, we insert the limit, that is 4 2. From there now we can move and substitute the values. We're going to substitute the upper value of x, which is 4. That will be 2 times x, which is 4, but this x is raised to the power of 4 divided by 4 minus 5 times the value of x, which is 4, plus c minus this is 2 times x, which is 2, raised to the power of 2 now, because the lower value of x is 2. This one is going to be divided by 4 minus 5 times x, which is 2, plus of course c, which is a constant of integration. C and c will cancel, because c minus c will give you a 0. So we are going to have 4 raised to the power of 4, which will give us 128 times 2, 256 divided by 4. You get 128. 128 minus 20, then minus 2 squared will give us 4 times 2, which is 8. 8 over 4 will give us 2. So this one is cubed, such that 2 power 3 will give us 8 times 2, which is 16. 16 you divide by 4, so which is going to give us, this is actually x is raised to the power of 4. That means 2 power 4 will give us 16 times 2, which is 32 divided by 4, which will give us 8, minus 5 times 2 will give us 10. That means 128 minus 20 will give us 108, minus 2. Remember, minus will give us a plus, and therefore this one is going to give us 110 square units as the answer to this particular question. Thank you for watching and welcome to our discussions. And in case you are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, you click the subscribe button, so that anytime we publish a video like this, you will automatically be given a notification. Thank you and welcome.